Bonjour mes chers étudiants, comment allez-vous? Ça va? Alors ce qu'on va faire aujourd'hui, c'est la leçon de la semaine du 6 au 14 avril. Donc ce n'est pas une semaine, mais c'est une semaine et quelques jours. L'objectif de la semaine, c'est se préparer pour le projet qui est déjà publié sur Google Classroom. Alors ne vous inquiétez pas, tout ce qu'on va faire ici, c'est une révision, review. On va réviser pour se préparer pour le projet. Please make sure I have all the requirements in the projects, ok? Le travail pour cette semaine révise le subjonctif, révise l'impératif, choose un phénomène naturel, choose un problème lié à l'environnement et propose un sujet actuel ou fictif. Remember, when I say I need definition, I just talking about like one sentence. Described in one sentence, nothing too scientific. Let's start with subjunctive, and we already know how to do it. 3 steps, very easy steps, n'est-ce pas? So just go over the slide. And here we have the ending of the subjunctive. And here I show you how to conjugate, as example here, quelques verbes réguliers. And of course we have the irregular verbs. And as I told you always, tout ce que vous devez faire, c'est mémoriser. Okay? Memorize these verbs, please. You will need them for your project. Now let's go to imperative. Comment form. These are the context where we use the imperative. And to remember how to use it, vous vous rappelez? It's like tu, nous, vous, only, but we don't put tu in front of the verb. When I'm using l'impératif, if I want to say fini, I'm not going to say tu finis. I'm going to say fini without the pronoun. Okay? That's the difference between impératif et présent. Because as you remember, for IR verbs and RE verbs, it's exactly like the present form for tu, nous, et vous. But the difference comes for ER verbs because for tu, it doesn't take S anymore. D'accord? Regardez. Mange, mangeant, manger. Mange, I don't have an S. Va, pour aller, I don't have an S. But I only have the S back when I use Y or on after it. And we know all this, right? Et pour les verbes pronominaux comme se reposer, se marier, what we do is the te devient toi. So what we do is I have toi, nous, vous, after the verb. Of course, toi, repose-toi. I'm talking to someone. It's like for tu. Reposons-nous, reposez-vous. Et pour les verbes irréguliers encore, on a être et avoir. Et bien sûr, aller. Ces 3 verbes sont irréguliers, considérés irréguliers pour l'impératif. Maintenant, on va revoir les phénomènes naturels. So pause the video 5 seconds. And try to give the French name of this natural phenomenon. Then come back. Pause the video.
5 minutes later.
Et voilà, donc tremblement de terre, ouragan, tornade, volcan, inondation, sécheresse, bravo. Faites la même chose avec le problème de l'environnement. Pause the video 5 seconds and come back.
5 minutes later.
Voilà, la pollution de l'air, la déforestation, la pollution de la mer. Remember, we're doing all this to get ready for our project. But is this enough? No, we need to practice. How? You go to your vocabulary list, which is already posted, of course, on your Google Classroom. Make sure, you know, you can also go through your Quizlet. Remember the ones we did? Now, please pause the video, read these sentences, and match and mix every sentence with the relevant picture.
5 minutes later.
Voila. The answer is down here. Do you see it? Voila. 1 for B, 2 for C, and 3 for A. Please, when I say pause the video, you have to pause it and do your work. You need to take the time to read. Okay? Because that's the way you're going to practice. Je pense que le problème le plus grave est la pollution de la mer Je crois que les fumées des usines sont la cause première de la pollution de l'air. Il faut que nous arrêtions de couper les arbres pour éviter de causer la déforestation. Do you see what I see? I'm actually giving you hints. I'm giving you some sentences that you could use for your project, right? Look here, I have subjunctif, right? So you can use, or at least follow the model. Let's go back to our project. What else do we need here? We need to talk about conséquences. Un phénomène naturel est une conséquence. I'm giving you an example here. L'inondation, une centaine de personnes ont dû évacuer leur maison. C'est une conséquence. Un autre phénomène naturel, l'ouragan a détruit une grande partie de la côte. Un phénomène naturel, une conséquence, le glissement de terrain a causé la mort de 4 personnes. You see, this can be very beautiful in an article. Now, for you to give a suggestion or to propose, not to propose, we don't say to propose in English, proposer in French. To propose in English is for engagement, right? So for you to suggest actually solutions pour aider la planète, il est important que nous, il faut que l'on, il est essentiel que je, that will give you what after? Bravo, le subjonctif. Regardez. And we review and we did all this, but let's review. Quelques solutions. Regardez ça. Ne cédez pas à la mode jetable ou la fast fashion. What do you see here? Impératif. So you see how many hints do you have? Nos lavages sont plus fréquents et les machines sont plus performantes. Lavons à basse ou moyenne température. Again, I have imperative here. Where would this go? Pollution de l'air. Pollution de la terre. Or just pollution. Parce que même la mer, pollution de l'air aussi here. We can do this one. Regardez ici. Pensez aux forêts. Recycler. So look at this. All this is imperative. You can use it if you choose to talk about what? Les meubles en bois. Déforestation. Et là, il est important que nous consommions. I see a subjunctive here, right? So where could you use this one? Well, for la pollution de l'air, because les transports, cars, trucks, ok? Il faut que nous utilisions le transport en commun pour aider à réduire la pollution de l'air. Again, you can get inspired, okay? But of course, we're not going to copy this. I know you're not going to do that. Il est essentiel que nous achetions les fruits et légumes des saisons pour réduire l'impact de l'agriculture sur le climat, pollution de l'air aussi. Again, let's go back. Remember what else we should include. Well, conséquences. Regardez ici ce qu'on fait. Je parle. This is of course an example, n'est-ce pas? So, here is the problem or environmental problem, déforestation. I'm talking about les raisons, causes. Beaucoup d'animaux perdent leur maison quand on coupe les arbres, right? Ça, c'est une cause. La cause de. That's what causes this, okay? These are consequences. And now I'm suggesting solutions. So this is a model for you to follow for the project. Get or choose 2 environmental problems and follow this model and then write it as an article with 3-4 sentences maximum. But make sure you have subjunctive, you may even have imperative. Alors, le texte de votre choix, the one I ask you to include a text also or an article of your choice, like choose a topic. It could be current or just not real. I chose coronavirus. Regardez, par exemple, I can give conseil, advice, like don't leave the house, stay at home. In order for your confinement to be healthy, do sport at home. Don't watch TV too much. It's important that we help each other. And this is another picture. So my project is almost ready. I have everything here to be ready and to have all the requirements for my project, right? And I'm gonna show you right now an example. Of course, you're gonna be inspired, but don't copy, n'est-ce pas? And here's an example that I'm showing you. Look, I have picture 2. I have the date of the publication. For me, I did it here. I have the name of the publication. Regardez ici l'impératif, le subjonctif, phénomène naturel, la déforestation, okay, which is an environmental problem. I have the reason why it's happening. I'm suggesting, no, this is consequences. Here I'm suggesting solution. So you see, like, all the requirements are there. Okay? This, I think we're all ready. And I'm sure I'm going to see beautiful projects. Please make sure that la mise en page, okay, it needs to be edited in a nice way. This is also going to be graded. Take the time to make it look nice, please. Okay? And before I leave, do you hear? Do you hear the bird? I'm actually recording from my backyard. Restez à la maison, restez chez vous. D'accord? Ne sortez pas. Stay home. Stay safe. And breathe. This too shall pass. Listen to the bird. Bye for now.